Death Cab for Cutie?
Yeah?
That's my favorite group, too.
I thought GNR was your favorite.
Oh, it's a favorite metal band.
Oh, that's it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Robbie.
Oh, yeah, same. Hey, listen, I know you're just here for the weekend, but there's a club in Williamsburg with a great house band.
I promised my friend I would spend the evenings with her.
Okay.
Maybe, brunch tomorrow?
Awesome, yeah.
There. Call me in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Right. Hey, Mom. Yeah, I just got to New York. Oh, and I met this really cute doctor on the train. Well, almost a doctor. He's still in med school.
If we were staying in a nice hotel, we'd have 24-hour room service.
Don't worry, I got it handled.
No way, I am not eating leftovers.
This stuff hasn't even been touched. Look, a club sandwich with steak fries. Still warm.
Is there ketchup?
Maybe under here. See, honey, I would never let you starve.
She's not one of our employees. Either a guest or a guest of a guest.
Security cameras cover this area.
No, just the main entrance and lobby. Our guests like their privacy.
Yeah, I'm sure our killer did too. We'll need your guest list.
2 gunshot wounds. 1 to the back of the head, 1 in the lower back, plus plastic cable ties around her hands and feet.
Mac and cheese and chocolate milk. This must be off the children's menu.
Yeah, well, pretty girl like this, I wonder whose menu she was on.
I put the cart out after I got the kids to bed. I didn't see anyone in the hallway.
Justine Stebbins from Richmond checked in Friday. Miss Stebbins, hotel security.
Miss Stebbins? Hello?
I don't see a purse.
Maybe she went out.
Loops. Grab that corner.
I think we got the right room.
First shot cut the spinal cord. It was at close range and aimed to paralyze her below the waist. There's a time gap before the kill shot at the base of the skull, 5 to 15 minutes. There's tearing around her mouth, consistent with a ball gag. No evidence of sexual assault.
He bound her hands, feet, gagged her, and paralyzed her.
Yeah, and then he watched her wiggling around helpless before finishing her off.
It's called letting her know who's boss.
Yeah.
Justine worked part-time in a sports clinic in Hopewell. She was studying to be a physical therapist.
We're very sorry, Mrs. Stebbins. What brought your daughter to town?
Sightseeing. She said she was staying with this girl, Candace. But now you're telling me that Justine was staying in a hotel? Maybe this friend, it was a fib so I wouldn't worry.
When was the last time you spoke with Justine?
Friday. She was all excited about a boy she met on the train. A medical student. Then she sent me a text Saturday afternoon. I can show you. She was going jogging in the park.
With this boy?
I don't know. Oh, no. I erased it. I erased her text.
A med student. Maybe she checked into the hotel to play doctor with them.
The hotel video has her checking in alone on Friday.
Well, still, we need to find this young man.
Yeah, well, there are no calls from her room. We're still waiting on the dumps from her cell phone, which, by the way, is missing, along with her purse and wallet.
Well, the killer's no amateur. He brought plastic ties. He doesn't touch the girl, just pop with the .22. Tidies up the crime scene, stashes the body where it won't be traced to the room for a few hours. He's one cool customer.
Who somehow talked his way into a room. CSU find that in the trash?
Yeah, brunch for 2 on Saturday and 2 tickets to the Nishizawa Museum.
Art and food can work wonders on an impressionable girl.
Right, table 23.
You remember who she was with?
Some med student working really hard to impress her. He told her he could see the Houdini sculpture in the Nishizawa Museum courtyard from his lab.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's Houdon, not Houdini. This date, you happen to catch his name?
On his credit card, which got declined, by the way, she ended up taking care of it. His name was Robbie, last name V.I. something. I gotta get this.
Robbie, who works in a lab overlooking the Nishizawa Museum, which is on Spring.
Next door to Chelsea University.
Oh, Robbie Vickery, that med student.
Right, is he here?
You can find Dr. Vickery consulting with his colleagues. Right back there.
Robert Vickery.
Yeah, that's me.
Lab technician. Is there someplace we can talk?
I never actually told Justine I was a med student. I said I worked in a medical research lab.
Hey, Robbie, we're not gonna bust your chops for trying to impress a girl.
I can't believe she's dead. We really connected.
Yeah? When was the last time you saw her?
Saturday. We had brunch, then we went to the Nishizawa Museum.
Is that it?
She told me she'd be in town till Monday. She told me to call her. I tried. Twice. It went to voicemail.
So you? Saturday night?
Me, I was here. I had to destroy some sick rats. Then I had a burger at Fratelli's in Brooklyn. Then I went home and crashed.
The bartender for Telly's remembers him leaving around 10 on Saturday night.
Well, it's time enough to get to the girls' hotel.
Justine's cell records show 3 calls from Vickery on Saturday. 1 in the morning and 2 quick ones later.
That's pretty much what he told us.
Yeah, their calls to her mom. Then she traded a bunch of calls with a no-name cell with a Richmond area code from mid-afternoon and all through the night, Friday and Saturday.
Calls at 1-hour intervals. It's an interesting pattern. Google this Richmond number.
Wow, wow. Urban excitement. It looks like Justine was strumming more than that guitar in her hotel room.
So she had a booker in Richmond lining up appointments for her.
Have the Richmond PD talk to the booker. Find out who had the last appointment Saturday night.
All right, thanks.
Hey, check this out. I found ads going back 6 months. She's in a different city every weekend. Can't imagine what her mother's gonna think.
Well, the booker said the last appointment was with a guy named George. He called from a no-name 917 cell phone, and guess what? Call bounced off the cell towers around Chelsea University. It looks like Robbie found out what Justine did on the side and figured one way or the other, he was gonna get a date with her.
Yeah, well, that jibes with what I got. DL-methionine and chlorine chloride. Additives they feed to lab rats. It was found in a rat turd in her hotel room. It must have come in on Robbie's shoe.
Oh, a rat wrangler and a rub-down girl. Ain't love grand.
How many times do I have to tell you guys? You're supposed to feed the rats on schedule or they get sick!
Robbie, put the rat down. Put the rat in the cage now.
You're under arrest, Robbie. Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything.
Well, then you got nothing to worry about. Here we go.
I swear to God, I didn't hurt her. I mean, I never. I respect women.
Yeah, we found some of your tokens of respect on your cell phone. Nice cleavage shot. And then there are the lies you told her.
We're not unsympathetic, Robbie. Blue-collar guys like us, we need to work a little harder to get a girl as pretty as this, am I right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Good. Now let's talk about how you ended up in her room.
I wasn't in her room. I didn't know she was staying in a hotel.
There was a cell phone call from Chelsea University to her booker.
What? Booker? What are you talking about?
She was spreading her southern hospitality all up and down the eastern seaboard.
It's one thing to be deballed by someone better than you, but a common whore.
It's not true.
She's no better than those sick rats that you destroyed.
No. It's all lies. I want a lawyer.
Oh, I'd feel better if your search had turned up the gun or the phone he used to book the appointment.
Well, even without the actual phone, we might still be able to tie it to Vickery. Check the calls from that phone. If any are to people who know Vickery, we got them.